Hi everyone, this is Leonie from My Passion for Paper. First of all, I want to thank you all for leaving me such sweet and wonderful comments on my latest video. It really means a lot to me, and you ladies really touched my heart with all your kind words and your support. So thank you so very much for all the wonderful comments. They really mean a lot to me, and I will be replying on them hopefully tonight. But first I wanted to show you this project. It's an altered canvas, and I was inspired for this canvas by Miranda, who is MsLiberty25 here on YouTube. She recently uploaded a tutorial on how to alter your canvas and curl back the papers, and I followed her amazing tutorial and I wanted to give it a try myself. I'll put the link to her tutorial in the description box below, and I hope you will check it out. It was really fun to create this project, so thank you so much for the inspiration again, Miranda. For this, the frame measures 8 by 8 inches, and I used the Prima Almanac paper line for this project. It's my favorite paper line at the moment. And the romance novel is also one of my favorites, but I haven't worked with it yet. So hopefully I will be able to create with that paper line soon as well. Let me show you the back side first. I painted the canvas with black acrylic paint, and then I adhered some paper from the collection to cover the corrugated cardboard, and I signed it. And for the sides I used this tiny rosette trim that I had in my stash for quite a while. And let me see, I used the corrugated cardboard here in the background like Miranda did, and I painted it black first and then went over it with gesso, and then I adhered paper doily. I made this for a very special lady here on YouTube, and she can put a picture here if she likes. Let me see, I'll start at the top left corner first. This butterfly is a Prima stamp that I stamped on the pattern paper, and then I used my glossy accents to cover it. I hope it shows here. And then I went over it with some gesso, and I adhered some mesh bling. I created some book paper roses, and I distressed them with black soot. I created this flower and went over it with some gesso. Vicky has a tutorial on her blog on how to create these flowers, so I'll put the link to Vicky's tutorial in the description box below as well. And here I have some more homemade roses. And here's another one, and here's also a homemade rose. I made this one out of the paper collection, and this one as well, and this one as well, and this is regular black cardstock. And let me see, I will have to turn it this way to show you, I'm sorry. Here I have a little light bulb, and I fussy cut this clock out of the paper collection. And here I have another homemade rose. I pretty much made most of the flowers myself, so let me see. It's very hard to show here, but this is a rose from Wild Orchid Crafts, and this is a foam rose here in the background, and I adhered an acrylic piece from my stash. And this butterfly I cut out from the paper collection, and then I have a homemade rose here in the center. I also used some black flatback pearl trim that I received from Lydia. Thank you so much, Lydia. And here in this corner I have this beautiful scissor charm, and I received this from Linda, who is livered now here on YouTube. Thank you so much, Linda. And I covered it with gesso and distressed it with some black soot distress ink. And here I have a little wooden spool, and this rose is also from Wild Orchid Crafts, and this one as well. Here's another foam rose that I distressed, and here I have another wooden spool with some of the rosette trim, this rosette trim wrapped around it. So here I have a little fence that I painted a couple of times, and this is from a magnolia die, and it's pretty dimensional. And here's a chipboard piece from the paper collection, and this is an image that I cut out from the paper collection, and this one here as well. And here I have a little Tim Holtz corked vial with some little pearls and a bow here. And this is also a stamp. I stamped it on the paper line. This is the butterfly stamp from Kaisercraft, and I adhered some mesh bling here in the center. This is a flourish that I cut out from the paper collection, and here I have another wild rose with a pearl in the center, and some of my homemade roses again here. This is I cut this out from the collection. This is the typewriter, and let me see, I have a crochet doily that I made myself in the background, but most of it got covered up with all the flowers. Here I have another tiny light bulb. These are bicycle lights that I buy at a local store here. And here's the other flourish that I cut out from the paper collection, and another homemade rose. And here's another butterfly, Prima butterfly, that I stamped on another sheet from the paper collection, and also used some mesh bling here. And let me see, these roses are also made by me. And here's another rose from Wild Orchid Crafts, and I distressed it and put gesso over it. Here I have a stamp from the Prima Printery stamp set, and I stamped it on acetate and used some gesso to distress it a bit. Here I have a machine thread spool, and in this corner I used a mini birdcage die from Tim Holtz, and I adhered a charm here. And here I have some more Wild Orchid Crafts roses. So this is my my altered frame. I had a lot of fun creating it, and I'm going to try to alter some more. I hope you like my project, and I want to thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. See you next time. Bye bye.